Just Go With It, the new movie by Adam Sandler, with Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston. And can I just say, for ages I've said, Adam Sandler, Punch Drunk Love, that's great. You know, now that's it. The Punch Drunk Love amnesty is officially over, okay? So, just go with it. The story is a plastic surgeon, lovable plastic surgeon who's a bit of a rogue, discovers that he can get more women by wearing a wedding ring, making them think that he is married, okay? Then he has a ding-dong with a woman who is his ideal woman, who, incidentally, for the purpose of the film, looks like an inflatable Lilo. And he said, oh, I've got to, you know, it's marvellous, but now in order to convince her to love me, I have to, through a convoluted thing, have to pretend that I had a wife, but I didn't have a wife, but I got to pretend that I did. Oh, my assistant in my plastic surgery place is Jennifer Aniston. I know, Jennifer Aniston can pretend to be my wife, then we can have loads of high japes, and the next thing we know, we're all going to Hawaii with Jennifer Aniston, pretending to be my wife, and Jennifer Aniston's kids pretending to be my kids, and my partner, brother, who is going to pretend to be Jennifer Aniston's husband, and blah, 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 blah.
Sounds good. Okay, I'm there.
There is the past of this is that this is essentially a remake in some way of this Cactus Flower, which has Walter Matthau, Ingrid Bergman, Goldie Hawn, which was adapted from a stage play by I.A.L. Diamond. So in the back of this, genetically, right, there is great comedy writing and proper performances. Okay, as far as this film is concerned, firstly, here's the good news: Rob Schneider's not in it. The bad news is Jennifer Aniston in it, as she is the best thing. She is the human beating heart, the warm, cuddly, lovable. I actually spent whole sections of this movie wanting Jennifer Aniston to come back on screen so that she could rescue me from the hellhole into which I had fallen as a result of the rest of the movie. Adam Sandler is hideous. His character is meant to be lovable, cuddly. I mean, smackable is the only word for what he was. He's one of those characters who makes jokes and laughs at his own jokes. And I'm really glad he laughed at his own jokes, because that's how you know they're jokes, because he's laughing at them. He does a recurrent joke about somebody who's got a beard, and he did the beard thing, he puts his hand under his chin and does this, but then he laughs, and you go, oh, that's fine. What you're doing is a joke, and I know it's a joke because you're laughing, and I know the joke is that your character is the kind of guy who would laugh at his own joke, but if you weren't doing that, I wouldn't understand that's a joke. Then you've got the guy who, for the purposes of the whole annoying thing, pretends to be German, to pretend to be Jennifer Aniston's new partner, who is just infuriating, but it's fine because he's not coming with us to Hawaii. But then he is coming with us to Hawaii, but that's okay because he's not as annoying as the two kids, one of whom, at the beginning of the movie, says, I've been to acting classes and I'm going to do a good impression of Dick Van Dyke Goldblum. You think it's fine, she's going to do that for two. No, she's going to do that for the whole film. So, I'm watching the film with, on the one hand, Adam Sandler, which is just horrible, plastic surgeon, leery, all the rest of it. The other character, who is an inflatable Lilo walking around, somebody else doing a Teutonic accent, a little kid doing an impression of Dick Van Dyke, and every now and then Jennifer Aniston comes on, and I go, Jennifer, stop, do so. And then, just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, Nicole Kidman arrives to do the Nicole Kidman comedy performance. Nicole Kidman is a lot of things. Funny isn't one of them.
She's my friend.
Well, but you know the places that she went to in that interview? There was a place, and then she was at that place, and then there was a place.
Another place.
Yeah, she was in a very, very, very bad place indeed when she decided to sign up for Just Go With It. And it ends up with Jennifer Aniston and Nicole Kidman, two of the most successful women in Hollywood, having a hula dance off. And you just think, honestly, this is so ugly and horrible. Why does this have to happen? And there has to be this. I mean, it's almost like a contractual obligation. Let's humiliate ourselves more than is possible. And actually, I felt warm towards Jennifer Aniston, because in the middle of this horror, this grotesque horror, I looked at her and thought, you look like a human being, which is strange because no one else in this film does.